Have you ever dreamt of flying like a superhero? Well, it looks like that dream may soon become a reality. Today, we're diving into the world of some of the craziest and most innovative flying inventions that will completely change how you think about getting around in the air. One day, Alexander Daru walked into his garage as an ordinary guy and came out as the inventor of the Omni hoverboard. Building it was surprisingly simple: 2 powerful quadcopters, a pair of snowboard boots, and a hand throttle. The throttle, still a modified set of spring-loaded pliers 6 years later, adds a DIY charm. While the tech might sound unremarkable, the Omni hoverboard earned a Guinness World Record in 2015 for the longest hoverboard flight when Daru glided 275.9 meters across a lake in Quebec. Now that deserves some serious respect. We may not have Appa, the flying bison from Avatar: The Last Airbender, but the Hexa drone by Lift Aircraft comes pretty close. And it's even faster, capable of reaching speeds up to 100 kilometers an hour. No pilot's license? No problem. After a few lessons and some help from its onboard computer, you'll be flying with ease, or just switch to autopilot. Hexa is sturdy enough to handle strong winds, and if things go awry, it stabilizes itself and lands safely, even on water, thanks to its floats. What do you say, Ehang? Feeling a little jealous? If you've ever wanted to channel your inner transformer, the Copter Pack is here to make it happen. Unlike traditional jetpacks powered by jet engines, this invention uses 2 90-centimeter electric propellers. They're connected by lightweight carbon tubes and a backpack-like frame with built-in batteries. Feel like a secret agent as you chase down villains while flying 70 kilometers an hour for 20 minutes straight. Not bad, right? If only Ghost Rider had ridden the Scorpion 3, it could have saved Nicolas Cage's career. Combining drone quadcopter technology with a classic motorcycle design, this hoverbike can lift riders up to 6 meters off the ground. And its name isn't just for show either. This beast can effortlessly handle sand dunes, narrow valleys, and hard-to-reach places. The electric motor is so powerful that it can carry a person for 25 minutes at speeds of 96 kilometers an hour on a single charge. No wonder Dubai's police force is interested in adding it to their fleet. You'll probably be able to show up at crime scenes before the crimes even happen. Aladdin had his flying carpet, but now you can impress that special someone with the Terrafugia Transition flying car. Picture this: 1 minute you're zooming down the street at 70 miles per hour, and the next you're unfolding 8-meter wings to soar through the clouds at 7,000 feet. The cozy 2-seater cabin lets you fly up to 780 kilometers on a single tank. Plus, the built-in parachute system ensures that your journey is not just romantic, but also safe. No need to worry about legality. Terrafugia Transition is fully approved by both the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Federal Aviation Administration. Calling all Marty McFlys. Inspired by Back to the Future, Romanian company Arca Space Corps created a real hoverboard. This flying board, which looks a bit like a giant domino, can rise up to 30 centimeters and move in all directions at speeds of 20 kilometers an hour. Compact at just 145 by 76 by 15 centimeters, the Arca board generates a whopping 272 horsepower, more than most cars, and its stabilization system is so advanced that it would make even a chicken jealous. Operating it is simpler than riding a hoverboard in Subway Surfers. Just download the app, connect via Bluetooth, and tilt your phone in the direction you want to go. Or, if you prefer, simply hop on and control it with your body. Arcaboard's flight duration is only 6 minutes for now, but it's enough to give you an unforgettable experience. If you're always late to work and skipping breakfast, Swedish engineer Axel Borg has the perfect solution: the chair multicopter. This flying chair glides so smoothly through the air that you can sip your morning coffee while looking down at commuters stuck in traffic. Equipped with 76 propellers, it reaches speeds of up to 50 kilometers an hour and can lift up to 163 kilograms. So not only will you always be on time, but you might even earn bonus points from your boss for bringing your own seat to work. Remember the flying taxis from The Fifth Element? Meet their real-world counterpart, the Klein Vision flying car. This unique vehicle transforms from a car into an airplane in just 3 minutes. Its wings fold out in seconds and tuck away automatically during road travel. Powered by a 160 horsepower BMW piston engine, it can fly at speeds of up to 200 kilometers an hour and cover distances of up to 1,000 kilometers on a single tank of regular gas. In June 2021, the flying car successfully completed a test flight between the Slovak cities of Nitra and Bratislava, covering 95 kilometers in under 35 minutes. Talk about living in the future. Move over, Mother of Dragons. Meet Mariah Kane, the designer and pilot of the Dragonair airboard. This flying marvel can soar up to 100 feet off the ground, powered by 8 mighty engines. Like Merlin riding on Kilgara, you'll glide smoothly through the air at 30 kilometers an hour for up to 30 minutes. Glide is the key word here. It feels more like skating on air than traditional flying. Dragonair's safety precautions include a parachute system and the ability to keep moving even if half the engines fail. Perfect for thrilling flights or life-saving rescue missions. I don't know about you, but I already want one. While most of us struggle to get enough sleep at night, a couple of twin brothers named Philip and Johannes managed to build a flying bathtub. Yeah, you heard that right, a bathtub. With a few propellers, electric motors, and, of course, a tub, they create and assemble this quirky flying contraption right in a gym. Controlled by a remote, this water bird can stay airborne for 15 to 20 minutes. So if you suddenly get a hankering for ice cream mid-bath, simply fly to the nearest store. Just don't forget to wear a swimsuit. You will be hovering 50 meters above ground after all. While rewatching Star Wars, engineers at ALI Technologies Incorporated decided our galaxy needed its own hoverbike. Enter the X Turismo. Equipped with an internal combustion engine and 4 battery-powered motors. In just 3 seconds, it can hover 2 meters above the ground, just high enough to give your neighbors a glimpse of the light side of the Force. The X Turismo reaches speeds of 100 kilometers an hour and can fly for up to 40 minutes. At $700,000, it's pricey, but rumor has it Darth Vader himself tried trading his helmet for one. There's nothing worse than getting stuck in traffic with a chatty taxi driver. Luckily, the Ehang EH216 drone taxi is here to save the day. Powered by electric engines, this eco-friendly marvel zips along at 130 miles an hour, covering 35 kilometers in a matter of minutes. It can even carry a hefty 260 kilograms, so there's room for all your luggage. But what if something goes wrong? No worries, the EH216 automatically returns to base and lands safely. It's also perfect for delivering medical supplies or evacuating people in emergencies. Truly a modern lifesaver. If you see something zipping across the sky in France, it's probably Frankie Zapata on his jet-powered Flyboard Air. With its mini turbojet engines, this futuristic device can reach jaw-dropping speeds of 190 kilometers an hour and soar to 3,000 meters. Frankie proved the Flyboard Air's brilliance in 2016, setting a world record for the longest hoverboard flight by gliding 2,252 meters. Everyone dreams of owning a Flyboard Air, from the French army to President Emmanuel Macron himself, who watched Zapata's spectacular flight during the 2019 Bastille Day military parade. Later that year, Zapata became the first person to cross the English Channel on the Flyboard Air, completing the 35-kilometer journey in just 20 minutes with a single refuel. Who needs a boarding pass when you've got a Flyboard? The Aska A5 is ready to wow even the biggest skeptics. First of all, it boasts a range of 400 kilometers at a speed of 240 kilometers an hour. That's enough to cross Switzerland in under 2 hours. Secondly, it's compact. After landing, its wings fold upward so it can fit neatly into a single parking space. Its road performance is no less impressive, going from 0 to 105 kilometers an hour in 5 seconds. Hey, Max Verstappen, take note. The first version requires a pilot's license, but future models will be fully autonomous. Best of all, it's hitting the market in 2026. The wait won't be long. This is what Captain Jack Sparrow's Black Pearl might look like in the future. Powered by a 100-horsepower engine that guarantees smooth takeoffs and stable flights, the Kooker gyroplane combines adventure and elegance. Reaching speeds of 120 kilometers an hour, it's perfect for racing to treasure islands. Need to escape a sea monster? Just climb to 3,000 meters and let the gyroplane do the rest. Yo ho ho! All hands on deck! Straight out of Tony Stark's workshop, the Aries tilt rotor is here to impress. This versatile aircraft can transport loads of up to 1,500 kilograms. That's 40% of its own weight. Aries has one goal: to replace traditional helicopters. Its modular design lets it perform multiple tasks simultaneously, much like Julius Caesar himself. Whether it's reconnaissance, medical evacuations, or delivering supplies to frontline units. Honestly, compared to Aries, even the Marvel Universe starts to look a little less epic. People in the 90s were learning how to send emails. People in 2019 ordering drone parts online to build flying machines. That's exactly what Marcelo and Alvaro did when they created the human drone. After 3 years of tinkering and analyzing the software of regular drones, they were able to equip their prototype with control panels, telemetry interfaces, acrylic panels, wire mesh, and who knows what else. The result? A drone capable of lifting a person several meters into the air. Take a look at their final creation and rate it from 1 to 10 in the comments. If the Weasleys had $400,000 lying around, this is what their flying car might have looked like. The PAL V Liberty can travel 1,314 kilometers on the ground or 400 kilometers in the air on a full tank. Way faster than the Hogwarts Express. It runs on regular Muggle gasoline, 95 or 98 octane, and can reach altitudes of up to 11,000 feet, far beyond the reach of Dementors. To avoid accidental encounters with the Whomping Willow, customers can train at the PAL V Flydrive Academy, which has been teaching future pilots since 2019. It's a bird! It's a plane! No, it's Jetman! While you won't be collecting golden coins like in a video game, you can still fly alongside an Airbus A380 at 1,200 meters and speeds of 250 kilometers an hour. And as if that wasn't enough, Jetman pilots opened the French air show by hitting an incredible 400 kilometers an hour. In 2020, the Jetman achieved its first vertical takeoff without airplane assistance, proving that it's always evolving. Its inventor, Yves Rossi, has already soared over legendary landmarks like the English Channel and the Grand Canyon. Who needs a boarding pass when you've got a Jetman jetpack? No, this isn't a prop from Blade Runner. The H-1X flying car is a futuristic aircraft built to withstand extreme weather conditions. Not even global warming can phase it. It takes off and lands as smoothly as an elevator, but can reach speeds of up to 193 kilometers an hour. Worried about weight limits? You can relax, because the H-1X can carry up to 500 pounds. That's enough for 27 cases of beer. This cyberpunk dream isn't just cool, it's also one of the safest vehicles in aerospace, with dual hidden propellers on each side for backup in case one fails, which also makes it quiet and safe. Cyberpunk at its finest. If you're tempted to swap your bicycle for a car, hold up. The Flypod e-bike might just change your mind. This flying bike can cover up to 25 miles on a single charge, and once the engine kicks in, it can keep you airborne for 3 to 4 hours thanks to a small fuel tank. It's fully portable and doesn't require special tools for assembly. With airfare prices these days, this invention is nothing short of genius. Bet you didn't know that the little blackfly had a futuristic sibling. Meet the pivotal blackfly, the world's first ultralight, fully electric aircraft. On July 4th, this game changer flew by the Golden Gate Bridge, showcasing the future of urban air mobility. Like its insect namesake, the blackfly can take off from grass, asphalt, snow, or practically anywhere, even your food, optionally. Its wings are designed with ski-like supports to prevent it from tipping over while stationary, and it offers 2 flight modes, hovering and cruising. The soft hum of its engine ensures that flying never gets annoying. Remember folding paper boats as a kid? Well, BMW took that concept to the next level with the Icon. A one-of-a-kind, battery-powered marine vessel. This 13-meter beauty reaches speeds of 55 kilometers an hour thanks to its genius underwater wing system. These wings lift the hull above the water, reducing resistance and saving energy. The sleek design narrows towards the bow, resembling a samurai's katana. What's even cooler is that you can steer it using voice commands, though there's still a traditional wheel for backup. To top it all off, the Icon comes with an exclusive soundtrack by Oscar-winning composer Hans Zimmer, giving this ship a truly unbeatable aura. Dear introverts, we've found your perfect mode of transport. Meet the Gen H4, the world's smallest helicopter as certified by Guinness World Records in 2008. When an extrovert crosses into your personal space, just hit the button and the Gen H4 will lift you 1,000 meters into the air above them. Operating it is simple, even for those who get their lefts and rights mixed up. Turn the stick left to go right and vice versa. Forward and backward work the same way. Best of all, it won't cost you an arm and a leg, just $50,000. Santa is ditching his sleigh for the Jetson 1, a flying supercar built for racing in the skies. With a top speed of 102 kilometers an hour, it's the envy of all the reindeer. Compact and agile, the Jetson 1 handles sharp turns so smoothly that even Schumacher would be impressed. Safety is a priority too, with features like a parachute and the ability to keep flying even if one engine fails. Girls be like, he's definitely cheating on me right now. Meanwhile, he's creating an electric paramotor powered by 50 separate drone motors. Peter Sripal prints the key parts on a 3D printer, adds batteries, and holds everything together with hot glue and duct tape. It's like a first grader's school project taken way too far, but it works. The motors are arranged to generate enough thrust to lift a person, and Peter managed to hover for a full 5 minutes. Not bad for a DIY project, right? If Professor Farnsworth from Futurama ditched his wacky inventions to focus on aviation, he'd probably create something like the Skypack V1. This flying knapsack combines vintage steampunk aesthetics with futuristic tech. It features a welded aluminum frame, wooden propellers, and a peak power of 112 horsepower. It weighs just 36 kilograms and can stay in the air for 2 minutes. But with a carbon frame, flight time extends to 30 minutes. Interestingly, Skypack V1 had 4 predecessors, including one prototype featuring a mannequin styled as Iron Man. The Lilium jet feels like it's straight out of the Rick and Morty multiverse, where speed and efficiency trump logic. Powered by batteries with an energy density of 330 watt-hours per kilogram, it can cover impressive distances. Its 36 engines allow it to reach speeds of 300 kilometers an hour, perfect for interdimensional travel. Unlike most VIP helicopters, the Lilium jet has a spacious 3-meter cabin that comfortably seats 6 people. Its thin wings rival those of the military V-22 Osprey, making it not only faster, but also capable of soaring to phenomenal heights of 30,000 feet. The Lilium isn't just a jet, it's a tool for connecting cities that once felt out of reach. Still struggling to master a jet ski? Don't sweat it. Meet the Flyer. This hybrid of a multicopter and scooter is all about water hovering fun. It features automatic stabilization, 10 propellers for lift, and floats for safety. The Flyer hovers 3 meters above the water and zips along at 30 kilometers an hour. With less than an hour of training, you'll not only be cruising in style, but also stealing the spotlight at every beach. No list of flying inventions would be complete without the Cavorite X5. Though still a 50% scale prototype, its hybrid electric engine already allows it to fly up to 500 kilometers at speeds of 350 kilometers an hour. The name Cavorite gives it an extra sci-fi edge, suggesting it not only defies gravity, but turns it into an ally. The X5's wings feature a unique system that opens up fans during takeoff and seals them in horizontal flight, making it capable of maneuvering at critically low altitudes. And if something goes wrong, the vertical landing system has you covered, something even military tech doesn't always offer. Oh, and did I mention that it can withstand winds of 80 kilometers an hour? It's basically the Millennium Falcon braving a galactic storm. Picture this, a romantic evening in Venice. You and your partner enjoying pasta on a flying gondola by Aeronext. Sounds like a dream, right? Well, the future is almost here. Straight out of Ghost in the Shell, this marvel boasts forward and rear tilting wings that adjust to the perfect angle, ensuring a smooth, wobble-free ride. But its standout feature is a passenger seat that automatically adapts to the gondola's tilt in flight. With a panoramic cabin view, you can admire the city, chase cyber criminals, or simply savor the ride of a lifetime. Say hello to the potential granddad of Bumblebee the Transformer, the Star Bumblebee 2, the smallest biplane ever built. With an incredibly tiny wingspan of just 1.68 meters, roughly 8 times smaller than a standard biplane, it flew at speeds of 305 kilometers an hour and climbed to heights of 4,200 meters, earning it a Guinness World Record. Its 85 horsepower engine made it a true engineering marvel. Though it couldn't produce honey, this Bumblebee came with a small cockpit and pedal controls under the engine compartment. Sadly, the Star Bumblebee 2 didn't survive the test of time, but its first version is on display at the Pima Air and Space Museum in Tucson, Arizona. The only machine where no pain, no gain turns into no pain, no plane. The human-powered aircraft requires 350 watts of pure leg power. This is what they meant by taking your fitness journey to new heights. Finally, a flying machine you wouldn't be embarrassed to show off to aliens. The Aleph Model A is what you get when a UFO and a Tesla get married. With a top speed of 200 kilometers an hour, it's ready to take you anywhere. Just remember to stay below radar when flying over Area 51. You know, just in case. And that's all for today. Let us know which of these inventions impressed you the most. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.